Hey everybody, so today I wanted to show you all what I believe is the creepiest glitch in any video game ever. So that game in question is SOCOM Fireteam Bravo 3 on the PSP, and this glitch works on both the UMD and the custom firmware ISO, I guess you would say, version of it. So anyway, what we're going to want to do is fire up the game here. We're going to go to mission number 4, and we're going to play up to the part here where the helicopter drops right before you blow up the vehicles and go under this bridge. So what I like to do first is kind of important part is to pick up the PKM rifle. This doesn't matter, but I'll show you in a minute here why this is important. Now, I'll show you the controls on this. Basically, our joystick here is to move around. Our left joystick is kind of to strafe. You can see back and forth there. And our right joystick, when we hold that, you'll see I kind of aim and I also move slower. So what we're going to do here now, these controls are important for the part of the glitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to one of these Jeeps here, and you'll see it says plant here with a circle. That tells our squad mate to do it. Now, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is if you look up at the top here, it says hold square button to plant. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold this button. There's an animation. Now, what we have to do is hold the button right before your character there places the C4 charge. We have to release square and then press it again. If we do this pretty much frame perfect, you will see that he will place a C4 charge and then he will place kind of an invisible C4 charge, and that starts the glitch. So I'm going to try to do this here now. If it doesn't work, there is another couple Jeeps we can try to blow up, or we can just restart the checkpoint. So I'm going to try this now. And I got it on the first try. So you see on the side there, on the left here, there's a timer that's going to blow up. I'm just going to get out of the way so it doesn't kill me. Now, you'll see here automatically that the glitch has started because it camera kind of shifts down, and I do this kind of Michael Jackson moonwalk. And I'm also holding, if I do the R button here, or the aim button, you'll see I'm not actually holding a gun. But if I shoot, the empty casings eject out of my PKM there. Now, another thing with this glitch is that you can't reload. So that's why I picked up the PKM, because that gives you 100 rounds. Now, PKM is not the best gun to use in this game, just running around. But the fact that you can't reload, I will take that over something like the AK or the M4, where they only give you 30 shots in the mag. So now I'm going to show you the first part of this glitch, which I have seen videos of this before. The second part, where it goes really weird, I've never seen before. But this is the first part of the glitch. So all we need to do is walk through here. We can let this cutscene play. We don't need to watch it. Now, I'm not going to press any buttons right now. You'll just see automatically that our character has kind of gone into a bit of an interesting mode here. Now, so something I'll mention is that if you move the joystick, your character will snap out of this sort of glitch state. So we're going to hold the right button, and then I can rotate and move around. Now, as long as I keep the R button held, this part is pretty easy to do. The later stages in the game, the character, I find, can snap out of the glitch. But if we look now, oh my god, he's got harpoons coming out of his head, and he's got a T-pose. And this is just really, really horrifying. You can see there, like I say, this isn't modded or anything. This is in the retail version of the game, and it gets pretty creepy. So we can go over to our guys, kind of bump into them. This glitch will stay put for as long as I hold this R button, but as soon as I release R button and move, I pop back into my previous non-cutscene glitch state where the camera kind of goes down and I do the moonwalk. So now this is very important. What we have to do is we have to get through basically the remainder of this level without dying. So what I definitely suggest here is make sure your fire team is set to fire at will mode so that they will actually shoot the enemies without getting themselves killed. We have to be very careful. Our enemies can, quote, die, like see Raven there, he got shot. But the teammates will revive him, which is good. So they're pretty competent in this game. You don't need to really worry about them being too stupid and getting killed. Like you'll see there, he revived him. So basically what we got to do here is just progress through the rest of this level, which I'm going to play with you all, and try not to get killed. So there's a little secret entrance there. If we go around here, a guy will kind of advance on us, but we can shoot him. You see, oh crap, I got to actually select my gun. You'll see there I'm shooting bullets out of my back. We're going to go into the bunker here, shoot this guy on the turret. We can actually use the turret, and okay, my guy's just going to go blindly running into this here. We'll take out these couple enemies with the turret. Another funny glitch is if I exit the turret and hold the R button, you'll see I'm actually still doing the pose for using the turret, even though I'm holding the weapon fake C4 thing in my hand. So you'll see that gate, that's where we got to go later. But basically what we're going to do, as these enemies are cleared out, that went pretty easy actually. The hard part of this glitch is coming up though. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk down here, kind of just continue with the mission as normal. You got to keep an eye on your ammo counter there. I only used 10 shots. We're going to need the ammo up ahead here. We got to be careful this part. I like to send my guys down there. There are 2 enemies down here, which will shoot you real quick when you go around that corner. So I like to kind of just send my guys down there. If you look at the map up at the top, we can see the red indicates the enemy. You see there's still one down there. They're not really doing the best job of actually taking him down. You'll see he's right around the fence there. There you go, he's done now. So now we can go here. All we got to do here is trigger this checkpoint. We can do this. If you don't have the glitch active, if you didn't do it at the other bridge part, if you want, you can also do it here. I'll try to do it again just so you can see it. You'll see I did it again there. So now it'll be double glitch. It doesn't matter. Once the glitch is active, it doesn't matter what you do. Here is important. So here I'm in the crazy glitch state. I'm going to let my guys just do their thing. I'm holding the R button as I go down the stairs so I don't get myself killed. If you get killed, you will go back to the standard normal mode of this, and we will not be able to progress. We will have to restart from the checkpoint or the second chapter in this game where you're at the part with the Jeep. So you'll see here, this is still I would call like the first stage of this glitch where you have the spikes coming out of your head. I'm going to try to help out my guys here because they're getting killed really fast. Make sure you actually have your gun selected. And if we get shot, like I say, remember, oh yeah, another thing, as I run around here, you also won't duck and use cover in this state, as you saw there. I almost got shot up because, and our Sandman is dead. So we're shafted. Thank you. All right, so sorry for that cut there. I got Sandman decided to get killed, so I had to start back at that checkpoint and play all the way back up to here. So now we're going to keep going, obviously, with the mission. I'm still in the glitch state, you can see. I can't aim, and I got the nice moonwalk cam going on here, and I'm shooting out of my face. So we're going to send our guys up here. There's a couple sneaky enemies here. That last firefight is the worst part because you get ambushed by a bunch of guys, and your teammates apparently just let their own guy get killed, which is kind of cool. They're usually pretty good after I was just saying about how great your teammates are. They just let the guy die there. So, but nothing's perfect. There's a couple ambushes here. These guys have shotguns, which is not really the most fun to deal with, especially when you won't take cover. You just stand there like a potato and get shot. So that's not really the best thing to have happen. And then you, like I say, you'll lose the entire glitch and have to, like right there, they couldn't kill that guy. Let's go stand on this post and then not do anything. So we like to send our guys, I like to send my guys around here. Using the circle button, you can just tell them where to go. There's only a couple enemies in here. We can have them get cleared out pretty easily. Kind of let them go through here. There's another ambush in here. The easiest way I do is just like to watch the what you call it up there, the radar. Got to get through this little fight here. This isn't too bad. Basically, there's a few guys here. I like to try to send my guys in. You can issue the command, the breach and clear, move and clear, whatever you call it. They'll go in there and attack. We can try to help out from the back here. And then that's them pretty much cleared out. So we're almost at the end of this now. I've just got about 30 rounds left, so we're going to go up these stairs carefully. Checkpoint reach, but that doesn't matter because if we get killed, we lose our glitch state, even though we can checkpoint here. Not that you're trying to beat the mission. So I like to go over here. There's no enemies here, but there are 2 more enemies that will spawn up here. So I like to send my guys up there. There's one enemy that's really sticky. He kind of gets stuck behind the door, and your teammates won't see him. So we got to make sure that that guy's down as well. See, there he is right there. So I like to get him, see how he's stuck behind that door. And there's our second guy. And see, he actually took out Raven. But they're both down now. Oh, hold on. Excellent AI. Did anybody want to actually revive him? There we go. So now we're at the final part of this crazy glitch. So remember I was saying earlier about the R button holding. So what I'm going to do here is this character, when he gets glitched here, is very, very terrifying. And he's really easy to kind of mess up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in here, and I'm not going to move any of the joystick or any buttons at first. I'm just going to go, and I'm just going to let him do his thing. So we're going to enter here now. Cutscene will play, and I'm just going to hold on to the PSP. I'm not touching anything. So if you look very closely, his mouth is completely stretched open in almost like a horrid scream. Now, I have seen videos kind of the first part of this glitch where you have the harpoons coming out of your head, but I've never seen a video or anybody being able to get this far where you just do the death spiral with your mouth stretched open. Now, this, in my opinion, is the most horrifying thing. When I had this game as a kid, I would experience with the various glitches in this game. Like I say, there were videos of the people doing the first one. That's how I found out about it. But nobody that I saw had actually played up around this to get this result. Now, there are other locations in the game that you can do this. I'm just most comfortable doing it on the level 4 because this was actually the demo level for this game. Before this game was released, they had a demo, which back in the day when game developers actually gave good demos, you could play the entire mission for, get, what did they call it? Oh, there goes my screensaver there. Get the money, the in-game currency to upgrade weapons, and then you could use the demo save in your own game, which was pretty cool because you could upgrade and get quite a lot of achievements and quite a lot of guns. So I'm going to try to move here. This character is pretty glitched. If you move just a little slightly, usually he'll unglitch himself. So I'm going to hold the R button nice and tight there. I'm going to try to turn. And oh yeah, look at that. He got stuck in a good spot there. You can see our green dot. Just gonna take a picture of that real quick. If I go up to my guys here, usually he pops out of this. So this is pretty good. We got a pretty good one this time. Like I say, now he's completely off camera. There's a nice look at that. Oh my God, that is horrifying. That is, I don't know. I don't know what causes this, but this is, yeah, that's something else for sure there. So I'm going to actually try to complete the rest of this mission, but I don't think I can without getting out of the glitch state because I need to take a photo of this. So even if I press circle, I think I'm going to undo it. I'm going to try to switch guns. Oh yeah, I got 10 shots left. Just flying and shooting out of my head. I think I can also change weapons. There's some enemies that spawn down here. I'm going to try to shoot a grenade at them, see what happens. Oh, there we go. We're back to our normal non-glitched self. So that's basically about it. That's back to the first glitch state, I'd say, there when you do the moonwalk. But yeah, anyway, that's this glitch. I don't think there's any actual evidence of this, so I wanted to put it on here. If you want to use this video in your some channels I'll send this over to, you're welcome to use it. Just please give a credit. Like I say, you're welcome to crop it so my genes aren't in there. I don't really have a fancy setup for doing this, but yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed, and that's that. You can try it yourself. All you need is the PSP with a custom firmware or the ISO of this. SOCOM Fireteam Bravo 3. That's all it is. Nothing else required. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.